What's up, you guys? It's your old Brandy, and you might realize, one, this is a different angle than you're used to seeing me. Not by much, but slightly. And two, I'm shooting this video with my camera attached to my computer, which is kind of dope, but like nerve-wracking a little bit. I don't know why, but this is me testing it out, I guess. And I figured, why not film a YouTube video while I test it out? So the topic of today's YouTube video is going to focus on the idea of being a nerd and nerd stigma and how people classify what's nerdy and whateverness. I mean, obviously I am considered a nerd. You know, I've got Pokemon stuff and Animal Crossing things all over the place, and I stream video games for a living, and I dress up in costumes, and I have an unhealthy obsession with way too many different things, game-wise, anime-wise. And when I was younger, the idea of being a nerd was lame. So, I mean, I didn't really care about being popular because I knew I wasn't going to be, and that's just not me. So I was the kid who wore the cosplays that I made to high school. I was the kid who brought in my comic books. I was the kid who brought in my Pokemon cards to trade at lunchtime. I was the kid who brought my entire Beyblade Stadium to school to duel people at recess. Okay, that was me. Now, was I cool for doing those things? Of course not. But I didn't really care about it, but I was seen as like a not cool kid for doing said things. When nowadays, all of those things are like trending. Like, it's cool to be nerdy. It's cool to be unique and a little weird. As opposed to when I was younger, people judged you for it, you know? If you were too out there, people thought you were weird. And now weird is in. And it's kind of a weird concept to think of that, because you know, I'm 26 years old, and time, you know, has changed so quickly from what is cool to not cool, and it's still ever changing. Like, even from year to year right now, you know, what's in now isn't going to be in later. But the idea that being a nerd now is like a trend is interesting to me, because like, I've been a nerd my whole life. How come this wasn't cool when I was younger? How come that was weird? And now all of the people that made fun of those weird kids, you know what they're doing? They're streaming and they're cosplaying because they know they can make a buck off of it, doing crafty stuff and things like that, as opposed to just doing a 9-to-5 job in an office or some blue-collar work. They're doing something creative and unique because they can. And for all the people that made fun of that shit when they were younger, fuck you. Because now you are benefiting from it, because being cool and being nerdy are synonymous. I don't know exactly where I'm going with all of this, but it's just a topic that I wanted to touch on because I think it's really interesting how times change so quickly and how different things are as opposed to when I was younger. Now, I know a lot of you guys that watch me are around the same age as me, but what was your experience growing up? Were you quote-unquote nerdy or not cool? What kind of things were you into? Are you still into those things? And how do you see the fact that being nerdy is trending now? Does that like intrigue you at all? That's pretty much all I have for today's video. There wasn't really a set rhyme or reason to this. I just kind of wanted to test out my new camera and then have a discussion with you guys. So that's that. Tell me what you guys think down below. Questions, comments, concerns, whatever your heart desires. Let me know about it. And until the next video, peace out and fair winds, my dude. Bye, guys. Mwah.